In the end, who knows, maybe your Bitcoin investment or your love investment will pay off into a beautiful love story that you can write books about and you can tell your grandchildren about. Hello guys, my name is Luminita, your gateway to women's brains and hearts. So if you want to understand more why and what women think and feel, subscribe to this channel and let's get started. The topic of friend zone never gets old because somehow every single person either friend zoned or was in the friend zone or did both of the roles in different periods of time with different people. And although there are thousands of videos how to not get into a friend zone, I think friend zones are not that evil. As anything in this life, being in a friend zone has actually its own advantages and disadvantages. Surprisingly, there are actually things that are good about being in a friend zone. And this is what I want to talk about today. Actually, I will give you 3 reasons why being in a friend zone is a good thing. And just to balance everything out, I will also tell you my own 3 main reasons why being in a friend zone is bad. For you to see both sides and for you to decide. If this topic is interesting for you, give it a thumbs up and let's start with the advantages.
Yay!
The first benefit or advantage of being in a friend zone is that you get to know the real person. Let's not lie, we all are a little bit, some people more, some people less, but still a little bit fake in the dating phase, in the in-love phase, in the beginning of the relationship phase. We are not always saying the truth, we are not always acting the way we would usually act. So being in a friend zone gives you as a guy the advantage to see the girl the way she is. Because she sees you as a friend, she will be direct to you, she'll be honest with you, she will not play games, she will be the way she is. And it is actually good because sometimes you fall in love with a person, but then you realize that this person is a different person, or this different is completely differently than you thought or it seemed. So that's why being in a friend zone is good. You as a guy can see, is this girl really worth loving, or is this girl the awful person that I'm glad I never had the chance to be with? The second great advantage of being in a friend zone is that in this position you're kind of an undercover spy. The girl will always tell you about her experiences and exes and dates, and if you are smart enough, you will remember what exactly the other guys did wrong and what she hates and what she loves. So basically you get the whole information, not from your personal experience through your own mistakes, but you're learning from other people's mistakes. And in the end, when you gather this whole information, when you know exactly what she hates and what she loves, you can have the golden key to her heart and you will surprise her with your amazing personality and how great you know her and how perfectly you match. And the third benefit will sound super smart, but stay with me. So being in a relationship has a potential very high and long-term return on investment, ROI. Sorry, I had to use somewhere this knowledge for my degree. I'm always saying that any kind of a relationship, be it in a friend zone or a romantic or a business relationship, is an investment. And you invest your time and resources and everything, and you expect a return. That's normal. You expect love and support and help and so on in return. Now with a friend zone, imagine this is a bank account, or this is a bond, or this is a share, or this is a stock that right now doesn't seem profitable. Right now everyone is laughing at you because it sounds stupid. Let's say being in a friend zone is a little bit like investing in Bitcoin in 2009. Everything is laughing at you, but then suddenly it skyrockets. So if you truly deeply love a woman and you believe in the potential of you having an amazing relationship, then it might make sense to accept being in a friend zone now and wait there for 1, 2, 5, 10 years. This might sound long and harsh, but in the end, maybe the woman that you love will actually realize how persistent, patient, loyal, determined you are, that you own your decisions, that you truly love her, and in the end, who knows, maybe your Bitcoin investment or your love investment will pay off into a beautiful love story that you can write books about and you can tell your grandchildren about. Okay, did I tell you right now the beautiful dream of being in a friend zone? Then you might need to know about some adverse effects, or about the potential iceberg to your beautiful Titanic. And these are the cons of being in a friend zone. Yay! And the first truth about being in a friend zone is that she doesn't love you. She doesn't love you right now. She might in 10 years, she might in 5 years, she might next week, but right now, at this specific moment in time, she doesn't. And she likes you, otherwise you would not be friends with her. But although she thinks you're smart and cool and fun and she feels good with you, she doesn't think you're good enough for her, or you're not as good as the other guys or as the potential future guy that she will meet next week. So I'm sorry, but if you decide to go into a friend zone, you need to know she doesn't love you, and she doesn't even hide this. And this is connected to the second disadvantage. Knowing that you are not really good enough for her, hearing all these stories about her boyfriends and one-night stands, knowing that she's hurt but she is still going for someone else but not for you, will definitely have a tremendous impact on your self-esteem, which then consequently will impact your career decisions, your work performance, your life satisfaction. You might not take some opportunities that are actually good for you because you will think that you will fail and you're not good enough. So in the end, you might stick up with her, although there might be other girls that are interested in you, you'll not believe them, and so on and so forth. So your self-esteem is really the brick that you build your life and life satisfaction on. And if this brick is very damaged, I'm sorry, but you will not be able to live a full life of happiness without it. And when you're in this state of doubting yourself, not being sure if and what you should do, you will concentrate on this girl that seems perfect to you and you not good enough for her, and you will actually mentally, emotionally, even physically close yourself from the outside world and from other girls, from other amazing women that are there, that are available, that are actually maybe in love with you, that maybe like you. Maybe they're over there somewhere in the world, or maybe they are somewhere in the next door. There's the one woman that will make you happy and that is the one for you, but you will not see it. You will not even look for it because you are in this trap of a friend zone where you are capped by your low self-esteem, where you're capped by your dreams, by your hopes. And as I said in the advantages, this is a long-term investment that can have a very big return on investment that might end up being a true love story. But as with any investment, especially a long-term investment, it can get risky. And what if you spend 10 years waiting for this girl, showing that you're persistent, showing her that you're loyal and you're determined and you want to be with her, but then she marries someone else and she's actually truly happy with him, but she was not the one this whole way? What if after 10 years you wake up in the morning and you realize that all these 10 years can be taken and thrown away to the trash? Because all these 10 years, you didn't really go far in your career. Maybe you already have some health problems. Maybe you start drinking or smoking or taking drugs. You're alone. You're maybe poor. You're not so happy. And this all was for nothing. As I said at the beginning, the topic of friend zone or being in a friend zone or being friend zoned is so accurate and so popular right now because We're a lot of people, we want love, we want to be loved, but we don't really own this game of dating. And there are some people that want something more, but they're afraid to lose the little that they have. So they start friend-zoning people or putting people in their waiting list. And I know girls that have literal, like, physical waiting lists. And although, again, it can end up in a very funny and romantic and beautiful story, at the same time it can end up in a tragedy. And I hope that this video helped you see the both parts, what can go right and what can go wrong. And now you can take the decision for you if you want to stay in this friend zone, if you are ready and if you're committed, or you want to bail out and just move on to a different person, which can be difficult, but it is possible. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It will definitely encourage me to produce more and more content. If you have a friend that needs to hear about these advantages and disadvantages of a friend zone, you can definitely share it. It will also very much support this channel. If you are single right now, girl, and you have a lot of questions, you're confused, maybe this or this video will answer to it. You can also subscribe to my channel again. It will very much motivate and support me. Thank you for watching. I hope that this video is helpful, and see you next time with new tips. Bye.